consent calendar, all items are considered routine or implemented earlier council action and may be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion unless requested. Anything on consent?
Mayor?
Marty?
Items F and G.
F and G. Anything else?
Nothing else. Move to approve the rest of the consent.
Second.
Motion and second on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Item F, adopt a resolution authorizing the city manager and city attorney to execute escrow documents to accept donation of real property for Earl Glenview Park. Marty?
I pulled this item because it really is a significant action from the from the property owner for the donation, and it really deserves some additional recognition. And so if we could please have a summary of that, we'd appreciate it.
Certainly. This is an item that to adopt a resolution authorizing the city manager and myself to execute escrow documents for the acquisition of the property at the, I want to say, 1680, thank you very much, 1670 Claremont Drive. So this is the former Grieg property. You may recall that Janessa and Jacqueline Grieg tragically perished at that property during the PG&E pipeline explosion, and the Grieg family had indicated an interest in transferring, donating that property to the city and having the city add it as part of the reconstruction of the Earl Glenview Park. And I'm very pleased to report that the Grieg family and the city has reached an agreement. Regarding that donation agreement, there will be no cost to the city except for some relatively minimal escrow and other fees that are outlined in the staff report that will be covered by the PG&E trust that was established. So the Grieg family was in contact with the city regarding the design of the park, and as I think the staff report indicates, there'll be memorial plaques in the park commemorating the families who lost loved ones in the explosion. And so that's a brief summary of it, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Anything from Mark? Action on item F.
If I might just add something, Mr. Mayor, just very quickly. The city attorney has done a good job of representing this particular item, but I wanted to also just note for the city council's information that the Bullis family as well, although that those circumstances were different, and the city did purchase that lot from the families or from the estate of the three persons who tragically perished in the fire. They similarly have a very, very strong interest in this. Development of the park is a truly meaningful opportunity for the families who lost loved ones and for the entire neighborhood. So we are very excited about moving forward with these steps, and piece by piece now on the cusp of actually being able to celebrate that park. And we look forward to alerting you as soon as we've been able to identify a proposed date for a groundbreaking.
Thank you. Action on F.
Move to approve item F.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 7G is adopt a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a 3-year agreement with Rec 1 for recreation registration and facilities reservation software and support in the amount of $62,800. Marty?
So I pulled this item to have staff discuss by their hard effort to find ways to improve an existing system and save money while doing that. And I think that deserves some recognition, and I think it's great that we could hear a little bit about it, because I went and checked it out to the Alhambra City website, and it seems super easy on what this new software will do for us.
Great. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the City Council. My name is Danielle Brewer, and I'm the Community Services Superintendent. Before you tonight is a resolution to enter into an agreement with Rec 1 for recreation registration and reservation software. The department has used the current system called ActiveNet since 2009. At the time, the system was the best option for the components needed by the department and by the community. In October of 2016, Staff began a request for proposal process to find a new software company. Staff selected Rec One as the top choice. This program has all the components to meet the needs of the department, along with a user-friendly interface, cloud-based hosting, credit card vendor flexibility, and a reasonable flat fee pay structure. Rec One is unique in that the staff will be involved in designing the software to work with the department in a way that will be most useful for both the community and the staff. Rec One will also allow for the residents to have a convenient and user-friendly experience when enrolling for a program or a class, both in person and online. Residents will have full access to the online registration portal at no charge. The program will improve their experience and allow them to sign up for multiple classes, programs, and camps from the comfort of their own home if they choose. It will also allow them to share a link with their friends on social media about the class and the program they've signed up for. And those friends can then sign up directly from that social media link just by simply clicking on it. And this is a really useful marketing tool for the department and will make signing up for classes much easier for our residents. This is an improvement from the past system, as the convenience fee from the past system is about 7% to the resident. So if we had a parent actually come down, she was signing up for 10 weeks of camp for multiple children. She got all the way to the end, and that 7% convenience fee equaled more than a week of camp. So she backed out of it, and then she came down to the rec center and had to sign up for it, which, takes a little bit of time. So all that time wasted. So this is going to be so much easier for people to do. The annual cost for the ActiveNet was about $65,000 a year, and that's based on the transaction fees. So the more business we do, the higher the price is. So the more we grew, the higher the price is. So this new Rec One system is a $16,000 flat fee, $16,600, which is a flat fee per year. And then we're going to have a one-time cost of $13,000 this year for the training and the implementation and the data transfer, and we have to buy a new credit card machine, those kind of things. But the great thing is we'll be able to use the vendor we already have set up for the city with that credit card vendor. So it's going to result in a savings of about $36,000 for this year, and then $49,000 for the next couple of years. This has been incorporated into our 17-18 operating budget.
Thank you very much for finding a way to save, close to $100,000? Thank you.
Action on item G.
Move to approve item G.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.